Well, you may be familiar with the ground level of Old Sacramento, but there's a whole nother world in the city's underbelly that may surprise you. John Bartell here, making a little pit stop on the underground tours in Old Sacramento. In December of 1861, a torrential and unpredictable storm pounded the Pacific coast, causing the Sacramento River to swell more than 20 feet above normal. Within a matter of days, floodwaters ran over the newly constructed levee and drowned the city of Sacramento.
That's roughly about 18, 20 feet up to just below the upper landing up there, and that's how deep the water was.
It took over 4 weeks for the city to drain. The damage and death toll was so extensive, it literally bankrupted the state of California. To prevent future damage from the floods, people of Sacramento made a drastic decision.
So most of the owners here opt to jack their buildings up.
This is the Sacramento History Museum's Underground Tours, a view of what it looks like when you build a city on top of a city.
Come on in.
For the past 30 years now, tour guide Greg Tracy has helped explain how early Sacramentans raised the city.
And so what they would do is they would trench around the building, so they have some working room here, and then every 8 feet, they would put one of these simple screw jacks.
Once the city was raised, new businesses formed in the basements.
This was a parlor house. Parlor houses at this time were basically entertainment areas for men.
Parlor houses were popular places for gold miners to come and spend their money. It was a place to get food, drinks, gamble, or partake in some risque activities. I guess the ladies of the night also worked in this area here?
Joy ladies.
Joy
Right.
ladies.
Joy ladies.
Because there was no plumbing in the 1800s, the basement served another purpose.
This was the building's privy. This is where they dumped all this stuff.
And the privy was also not only just a dumping ground for...
Well, it was a toilet.
As disgusting as it sounds, the privies or basement toilets would later become historically significant. You see, privies were also used as dumpsters that preserved loads of archaeological treasures. What is this thing?
It's an archaeological dig from the Cosumnes River College. It's ongoing for about 30 years now.
So they're still digging here?
They're still digging here.
Some of the more interesting toilet artifacts include silverware, old bottles, horseshoes, and Greg's favorite, the community toothbrush.
There would be one bathroom per level, and then they would have one toothbrush per bathroom.
Despite being in a flood zone, the basement parlors and businesses did very well and operated for many years.
This flood that floods the California at this time, they figure is probably a 500 to 1,000 year storm. So we're not going to see another one like that anytime soon.
Did the people back then know that, or did
No, they didn't.
Greg says raising the city may not have been necessary, but it does give historians and tourists a good look into Sacramento's odd past. From the Underground Tours in Old Sacramento, I'm John Bartell. Hope to see you on the Backroads.